Hi. Hello. Hello in the chat. Probable Wallaby. Uh, 2 minute time, I guess. Everything downloaded and ready this time. Unlike last time. So. And hello. I think that's on Facebook, but thank you for following. Oh wait, let's go. This is by no means my first time playing this game. That's not to say that I'm gonna be great at it, but I've played through it quite a few times. But I thought I'd play through it through the beginning. And in case it happens to be anybody's first time here playing this game, please don't spoil anything in the chat. There's a lot of stuff that happens in this game. The opening cutscene is like really long, but you like shipwrecked on an island. As you can see, she was like with a bunch of her friends. They were out looking for stuff, and she thought that this island could have been here, and they're like, no, that's not gonna exist. It's a myth. It's not really there, and that's where they've ended up stranded now. Oh, there we went. It's a really fun game. I like it. It doesn't have as many puzzles and things that really make you like think as the like classic Tomb Raider games do. Not even as much as Legend, like I was playing yesterday, but it's fun. Okay, did we move yet? I think so. Okay. We gotta get free from here. I haven't super figured out how to like balance my sound yet, since I'm not using my headphones right now. If it comes down to it, I will, but so I've got the sound down kind of lower for the most part, but I keep the subtitles on in case I don't think you can see him, but my cat is watching her swing back and forth, like he's very interested. Okay. I'm sure that felt fantastic for her. I think from, I played this on like PS3 originally. I will say I feel like things look significantly better on here. I notice it a lot with her hair, like the way it moves. So that's always nice. So we gotta get some flames. I feel like Simba's almost where you can see him. It's my cat. He's definitely where I can't see where I'm going on the screen, but that's fine. I'm gonna try and not use survival instincts, mostly because I've played the game enough that I'd hope I don't have to. But I like to use it as like a challenge sometimes. Oh, look, I just clicked on accident. I feel like I just remembered a little too late that was going to be a really big explosion. Hit my buttons, Simba. He doesn't care. This game starts out like super heavy and strong, and like it just does not get any calmer. Oh yeah, she starts out like super wounded. Like you come in there, like she's literally like covered in blood like the entire game. And they make it so intense, like in the beginning, she like fell on that like they make it look like it's this like huge like metal rod coming out of the ground, and it's just like this little like I mean it's still gonna hurt, but she's like pull it out and everything goes black and white. That really just kind of sets the tone for how dramatic this whole game makes everything. She will not get any less wounded than she is now. I know in the I think the second and third games in like the whole like reboot series, I probably should have got some of that. You like craft these like little things to heal yourself. You don't have to do that in this one. You just have to like try as hard as you can to not die. Okay, right, yeah, jump on that first, I think. Maybe not. Oh, we didn't hold that down long enough. Okay, now I'm gonna climb up here. Okay, now I'll jump down. Oh, no, we didn't fill it up with stuff first. I always forget the order in which I'm supposed to do that. Always, always, always. Maybe? Yeah. Okay, no. Because that... I need that to... No, yeah, I was right. Okay. Okay, we need to do the other one. That's what I was missing. Okay, now... in theory, that should fill up with stuff. then we pull it up here. Right, and then climb back up here. Set it on fire. Push it down. Nice. Okay. So we've done that. One step closer to getting out of this weird cave. The island is really pretty, actually, once you get out of here. And it actually becomes, like, oddly, like, open world-ish. Like, after you finish, like, the whole, like, the whole main story. When you're, like, running around, like, trying to get all the, like, ridiculous collectibles, if you're trying to 100% it, like, I almost did. I was one thing away, but anyways, you can just, like, travel between, like, all the locations. There's no enemies left, I don't believe, to, like, attack you or anything. It's really nice. You get to, like, appreciate how cool, like, all of the places are, and all the little, like, animals and details and stuff. What button is that? It's just like... Oh yeah, oh I think that was F. I think that's what we used to shove down the crates. This is the first in the reboot series that came out in 2013. It's more like shootery, like there's a lot of like, gun combat. I like use the bow and arrow most of the time, but very different from the rest of the Tomb Raider games that came before that. There's 3 in the whole reboot series. This is the first of those 3. Rise of the Tomb Raider and Shadow of the Tomb Raider come after this. Rise I actually have on PC. I just haven't made my way through most of it. It got really stressful and I just wasn't dealing with it at the time. But it's fun. None of the rest of them are the ones before this are anything like this. This is supposed to be like a prequel to all of the ones before. Like, she's not like very equipped for all of this stuff yet. She's not like going out like and doing that kind of stuff all the time. She was kind of just like reading a little into like her dad's research and stuff, because he was the one doing all that stuff before her. But she kind of just read it more like as a hobby and was like, oh, it would be cool to find the kind of stuff he was talking about and looking for, but like she kind of just got thrown off of the boat into it. She didn't really have a choice. But in all the other ones, she's much more like experienced and like older. I think she's supposed to be like 20, 21 in this game, and I'm pretty sure she's a good bit older in the older games. I always hated this part. I don't even think there's a way to fall off, or if there is, I don't remember. But it always makes me so nervous. I guarantee that like every jump scare, like little thing that like pops out and like you like fall all of a sudden, is gonna trick me every time. Even though I've played this game like all the way through, like maybe at least 3 times. It's pretty though. The forest that you like we're kind of making our way into, that we'll get to in a little bit, is it's really pretty. There is a brief, I'll kind of warn before it, but there's like a brief like hunting mission that you have to do where you just have to like kill a deer. It's for like food purposes, but it's a little bit graphic, so I'll just kind of warn before that happens. Oh yeah, this game is like super like high up, climbing on stuff. Always fall. Always. And this game actually luckily doesn't have any swimming in it, but they, of course the older games had swimming, but they introduced swimming back into these. I don't think it was in Rise of the Tomb Raider, I think it was just in Shadow, which luckily I watched my sister play so I didn't have to swim, because there were like, some things are trying to get you in the water, and that was a little, it was a bit much. It is very dynamic. I'm not sure if that's a Crystal Dynamics joke, since they make this, or if you were just saying there's a lot to it in that sense of being dynamic. But either way, yes. It's very dynamic. Yeah, they're pretty much always gonna trick, yeah, like they're pretty much always gonna trick you into either thinking you're about to fall or falling, so pretty much there would kind of be like a fear of heights warning for like this whole game, pretty much. I would try, if I remember things, I will, that's one of the things I need, but I can't shoot it yet. I will try my best to, yeah, it does, it does, you really, like, feel a lot of the stuff in this game. There are some pretty sad parts, but as far as, like, the fear, like, the fact that it, like, plays off of, like, fear of heights and, like, a bunch of crazy stuff like that, you definitely feel it. I used to feel, very exhausted after playing this game. I actually played it before I, like, owned it, technically. I, like, rented it from Redbox, I think. I don't know if they still do games, but back when they did, and I tried to play it over the course of, like, a day or two. I played it very quickly, like, for, like, 9 hours a day, and I was left very exhausted feeling afterwards. It's a lot. It doesn't really give you much time to rest, like, you think you're like, oh, I'm finally done with that, like, huge, like, sequence of combat, or, like, a boss fight or whatever, and then you're, like, falling off of, like, 30 buildings and everything's on fire. It's very over the top. Or dynamic. I kind of just like how this game is. I don't know if it's because I just like playing it so much, but I kind of didn't like some of the changes that they made in the later reboot games. It's cool that, like, you could craft your own, like you could craft your own arrows, and, like, different types of arrows, and, like, they introduced, like, a bunch of crafting, which is cool, but, like, there's so much else to focus on. This is really long. It's just, like, a memory thing. She just misses her friends. What was I saying? Oh, but I feel like the crafting, with how, like, intense and, like, non-stop all of the, like, action and, like, jumping quick time sequences are, I think it's a bit much to like combine the two, so I kind of like that this game doesn't have all that crafting and stuff. There's just not quite as much to focus on, because in those games, I watched, I played a little bit of Rise, but when I was watching my sister play Shadow of the Tomb Raider, she would be like about to go into something and be like, oh, I forgot to craft more arrows. But see, in this game, they're kind of just sitting around. I mean, like, you can still like run out of them and have to like switch to one of your guns or something, which I think is usually probably the other way around for a lot of people. You run out of ammo and then you feel like you have to switch back to your bow once you get guns later on. But I feel like I don't know, I feel like it was just it's a lot. The same way though, I didn't really think about it that way, but it does kind of add a little bit of downtime to the other games, because when you're like, oh, I have to craft more arrows, then like you gotta like run around and pick up little like tree branches and stuff. It adds a little bit of like time to relax, I guess, just gathering little twigs and stuff. Since I haven't played the like end game, post game of the other two games, I don't really know if the crafting goes much farther than like arrows and like packs for your health. This is where I'm gonna have to kill a deer very quickly. I'll try to skip past all the cutscenes if I can, but I just wanted to warn before I just like shoot one. It's odd because they introduced it like it's this very important thing, and I was like, well, I guess I'm gonna have to like forage for like food and like hunt and stuff, which is fine. Like, I mean, I guess she has to eat. But you never have to do it again after this first little mission, like, in cutscene. It never is brought up again. You never have to hunt for food again, which I thought was strange. Like, if that's the case, then, like, why include it at all? I guess just so that you get the feel that she's kind of, like, all out there by herself. Okay, I'm gonna have to kill him. Sorry. Just before I kill him, I just wanted that to be, I'm not very good at it either, because it's sad, so it might take a minute. Sorry. Oh, okay, yeah, that was over pretty easy. There is a cutscene here, so, I'm hoping we can skip that. Okay, yeah. That gets very gross. You have to swat. Yeah, okay. So that's all over. No more animal stuff here. No, I don't want to do that. I guess you couldn't turn off survival instincts in this one. I'll just quit hitting the button accidentally. Okay. I think there's a lot of little collectible stuff here. Oh, look, here's one of them. Wonderful. Okay, I'm not gonna kill anybody. Don't worry. Grab some more arrows up here, because we're gonna need them. There's a ridiculous amount of little, collectible type things in this game. Little mini, like, collect these, shoot these, burn these down, and they all count towards that 100% that I was, talking about earlier. One of the things I just shot, actually, the little, charm totem things, I'm not really sure what they are, but I was one of those short. There's one of them in this forest that I can't find, on my old PS3 save, and I went around here for, like, so much time. I got everything else in the game. It's like at 99%, but it was very frustrating. That looked like somewhere to go, but it's not. I think... Oh yeah, that's right, I'm supposed to go back to where I was. Yeah, I kind of had that problem too with this game. Because I mean, there are like different animals in like different areas, and I was like expecting at some point to have to like, I was like, okay, when are they gonna show me like a menu for like my like available food resources and like how hungry I am and when I'm gonna need to eat something next. And then with everything going on, I guess it just kind of slipped my mind, and I didn't realize that it never got used again. It's strange. I mean, I'm sure it is. I just got lost. I'm sure it is just to kind of like set the tone of how like brutal, I guess, her time is gonna be here, and like, yeah, we don't have that yet. How do we get in here? I guess that was not where I was supposed to go yet. What's in there? And there's a bunch of these. There's like letters from people like long ago on this island, and there's like little coins and like little artifacts and stuff. I thought that house was where I go next, but I don't, I think I'm mixing it up with a different one, because I don't have the little axe to, I think you use that to pry the door open. So I'll just keep going. I guess I'm remembering it in the wrong order. It's funny, after playing this game however many times, it's still a discovery. I don't know if they made this forest the way it is on purpose, but it's so easy to get lost in here. I don't remember if possibly I'm supposed to go back up to that little campfire I was at before. Well, at least we're getting plenty of those. For all I know, maybe that was the one I was missing. Maybe I do go back. If not, we're just gonna use survival instincts anyways. Because I have trouble, like, because you come back to some of these areas later. At least we can use our skill point. Great. Thank you. Do I only get to choose these first? I guess I always go with arrow retrieval. it's very important. It's, once you start dealing with, I think it's just with human enemies, maybe. Oh, no, we could use that too. We'll do a arrow capacity upgrade next time. But it allows you to, yeah, I was supposed to go there, okay. It allows you to retrieve your arrows from the enemies, and it makes it a lot easier to not run out of them when you get low, which is nice. I noticed like the skin textures are a lot nicer on here than they were on PS3 as well. Pretty good for 2013. Her eyebrows look a little straight, the hairs and everything. But it's nice. They throughout the whole like reboot trilogy, all of those 3 games, they kind of like changed her face with every game. So like in the game that follows this one directly, she doesn't really look like the same person, even though there's not supposed to have been that much of a time change. It's like they kept like trying to like rework her face and like change it, but they did it so much that like she looks like a different person in this one and Rise and Shadow. They look like 3 different characters. It's very strange. Okay, yeah, this is when we're supposed to go back. Okay, I got it. I was super lost, but I didn't think you were supposed to return to that camp. Oh, that's what I was saying earlier. There's some of these areas that you come back to later on. So sometimes it's... Oh, did I go the wrong way? I did. It's sometimes hard for me to remember. Sometimes I remember places you go, like, later on in the same areas. Okay, we'll go the right way this time. Okay, that's right, you don't have to pry this door open. Spooky. There's, I'm gonna turn it up for a second so you can hear it, but I think, there's a very, strange music playing, so. I guess that's what we're gonna follow. Would not be my choice. Especially with the door slamming shut like it just did. Nope. Would not prefer to, actually. I don't know why I'm freaked out, because I know like everything that's gonna happen. But it's still just, very spooky. Anything this far underground, I'm like, a little bit of water, not nice. At least I know, like I was saying, there's no like fully underwater like swimming thing that's been done in this game. I don't know what I'd do if they had anywhere you had to swim in this game. The beginning of this game is actually pretty nice because I don't feel like it's a spoiler that you end up fighting a lot of like human enemies. From where? I don't know. Who are they? But it's nice in the beginning because where is the hidden information? Yep. Okay, I was saying it's nice because like you have like a little downtime where like you kind of just explore a little bit. I wish they didn't make the optional tombs optional. I wish they were part of the game because I feel like they get overlooked by a lot of people. And they're actually pretty cool puzzles. Yeah, it is. It is definitely the anticipation. It's they're really good. I gotta find the X. They're really good on this game. Oh, I gotta bring this down. At making you really nervous for what's about to happen. There's oh, there is animal meat here. If you don't want to see that, it's just where we get the little pickaxe from. Or is it animal meat? No, no, it's animals, I think. Yeah, we can pry things. Fantastic. But you'll see here in a little bit, there's just a lot of points where they like make you like sit and wait, and you know something bad's gonna happen. But you kind of just have to wait for it and see what it is. Something they did very well in this game. I feel like the anticipation is almost worse than some of the older games. That's not a good sign. Because there's so little sound and like things happening in like the really old Tomb Raider games, that like every little sound can just make you like jump really, really bad. So in some ways I feel like those are almost worse sometimes. But of course, in this game, everything's so over the top, you know, it could be something really bad. Whereas with the older games, it's just gonna be like a little triangle pixel tiger coming at you. But it's still scary. The really long cutscene that I skipped, it was videotaped by her, Sam. She was one of the people on the ship that wrecked. He was not on the ship. They don't know him. Where'd they go? I don't really know if it's best for me to skip the cutscenes on here or not, because some of them are a lot longer. Oh boy. Yep, here we go. This is actually one of the parts I was talking about. Oh boy. Okay. Wait! The subtitle kind of helped me there. That kind of spoiled the surprise. The bushes usually kind of shake. Hmm. Sorry, I forgot to mention, the wolves being killed, but they're a decently common, like, enemy in this, like, beginning, like, forest area. I don't think they show up after that much. But in the beginning, there's quite a few that you have to kill, so. I guess if you hear wolves and you don't want to see them killed, just look away. There's a big fire. Okay. Yeah, that part with the wolves is usually one of the most stressful parts of this game. I'm trying to remember. Some more show up. Oh, jeez, here they come. Okay, more wolves. You don't want to see that. Ah, where'd that one go? No, he's not dead. Oh, there he is. Ah! And they told me how to scramble, and I just didn't. Okay. Full on arrows. I'd really like to get that capacity upgrade. I normally get that first, I feel like. Okay, I'm gonna go over here before I talk to him real quick. No more skill points, so we'll just wait on that. I need to upgrade our axe. Okay, so salvage are in these little crates. So we just gotta find some of those. I don't remember how much. So oh, uh-oh, more wolves. Oh, we did not kill them. I thought we did. Okay. Okay, that was enough, I guess. Oh, that wasn't bad. Okay. in my screen? Okay, so we got that. Really like some skill points. I'm busy whipping. Okay, I guess we'll do it. They say mash that button, they mean mash it. Now I've got the skill point. There's a few of these like little like walking like sequences in this game. And they're really nice because you get to like appreciate like all the cute little, all the moss and the plants and stuff. It's pretty. A lot of work went into the environments in this game, I think. Oh, what a surprise. Nobody thought she was right. He's not our brightest friend on this island. We hate Simba. Okay. You don't have to. Did you lay down, Simba? I can't see you. No. Okay. Ooh. I'm definitely gonna move. Oh yeah, that guy's the worst. He doesn't hurt her or anything though. Nothing like that. Ooh, I thought he was looking at me. Ah! Oh yeah, they saw me. That doesn't surprise me. I think I did that a little wrong. I need you to move, Simba. I can't see. Sorry. Oh, maybe not. I might have done okay. We don't have our boat right now, so we kind of have to sneak through everything, which is horrifying. Ah. Okay. Come on, Simba. Come on. Simba, what are you doing? Come on. Oh, Well, he killed us, but we'll get him. That's horrible. I don't know why they tried to put, like, everything as intense. Simba, please. Come on, Simba. Come on. I know, you're so mad. I'm sorry. Nope. Now we'll get him. Meet him in the crotch. Wonderful. Bite him? That's fantastic. Now we're gonna get him. That's what you get. Ah! Oh, I thought it said that. Oh no. Did I? My goodness. I love that the Russian subtitles are just speaks Russian. I couldn't have translated like a few sentences. Really had to sniff her. We'll get him now. There we go. Now he's super dead, just like he deserves. I wasn't kidding when I said she's not going to spend any part of this time, or any part of this game, not covered in blood. Whether it's her own or others. Okay, now we've got our bow back and a pistol. Yay! I'm not supposed to go in there. Whoops. I think... Yeah, that's the only button I don't know for here. Switch weapons. Scroll up. Oh, okay, that's cool. The wheel, that's nice. Oh no, I don't have any ammo yet. Or arrows? Tragedy. Oh boy. No, I didn't. There's nobody here. I think we have to use the gun for this part. Which is whatever. That was awful. Almost could not have done that worse. Come on. Don't be shy. Simba? Must you? Am I missing any? Oh yeah. The one thing I got my, I used my skill points for. Oh man. No, I'm not. Yeah, I don't know why I think they just tried to put a lot of like shock value stuff in the beginning of this game. Like they didn't have to make that guy like all like sniffing her and creepy. And that doesn't really happen at any other point in this game, so I don't know why they had to do so much. Wasted an arrow, but it's fine, because we got him. Very cool. And we'll take, well, we got bullets. We used an arrow, but it's fine. Okay. Excuse me. Come on. There we go. I honestly didn't know there was a charge shot. I thought that was the only way. I just kind of thought that was how you shoot. I guess I got so used to it that I just considered that the only way to do it. Simba's going crazy. I don't know what he's doing. It's Roth. Men. So we're trying to find Roth. There'd be something good up here. We need to get to a camp because I need to upgrade my arrow capacity. I think that's one of the first perks you can get. And here we go. She has these like monologues when you get to the camps. They're very dramatic. There we go. Okay. Not sure how much we can hold now. Let's find out. More than that. 30? That would be nice. Is that an optional tomb? No, I guess it's just a little secret area. Their journal. It looked like an optional tomb, but I guess not. Very nice. Got them. She was still crouching, so I thought there might have still been somebody left. I feel like before I play this the next time, I decide to keep, which I think I will. Let me turn the graphics, just some of the little, I think all these little fiery bits kind of impacting my performance while streaming some. I don't feel like it was that bad in the forest. I feel like I noticed it more here. No, I'm not. Oh, I thought I was supposed to do that. Oh, yeah, I was. I remember this one. This is the stealth kill, I think. No, he did not. If I remember right, there's a lot of people in this area, so need to be careful. Yeah, there's two. Nice. Maybe? Oh, no, this one. I don't know who told you anything. Is that it? Yeah, maybe. Oh, no. Where were you? Bye. Damn. Oh my god, this whole place is on fire. That's very aggressive. Still gotta get my arrows though. I got those priorities. Whee! Let's see, I think that whole place explodes. Maybe? Should probably be looking in front of me, but well, if it hasn't yet, I'm sure it will. It is a lot on fire. I figured I was gonna have to do the like left and right buttons again, like in the beginning. I guess not. This part always just like, I don't know if it was just because they did so well, like, a little slow there. Yeah, I imagine all the ring and effect stuff are kind of having a performance impact. Anyway, they made this like so, because it was like such a cramped space, I guess. Oh. I just felt the stress playing it. Oh, dead doggies. If only they didn't go straight for murder, then we wouldn't have to kill them. Roth is nice. I think he's kind of like a father figure for her in this game. I think he is actually one of her father's friends. You don't know anything about like Tomb Raider. Her dad, like, throughout all the games, it's just like a fact that he died when she was younger, and like the reason she got into all this like adventuring and stuff was because she picked up off her dad's research. So, like, it's nice for her to have, like, especially someone who, like, knew her dad, because I think they did know each other. Something really strange, they actually made a movie, I think 2008 18, maybe 19. I think it was 18. They made like a movie based off of this reboot, kind of, but like the plot was, they like used some characters and like some little plot bits, but it was very different. And the strangest change in it was, I guess, don't listen to this if I don't know, because it was strange, because in every game her dad is just dead. He died when she was younger, and they like mysteriously like made her dad like still alive in this movie. She like found him on this island and he's like, oh my gosh, Dad, you're alive after all these years. But it's like such a main point of Tomb Raider that like her dad is dead. So I just found that a really odd change. Plus was the end of Angelina Jolie's role as Lara Croft, which is sad. Not to say that the girl who did them in the newer ones was bad by any means. I really liked Angelina Jolie as her. I think when I was like a really young kid, Tomb Raider was probably the first thing that I saw Angelina Jolie, and so I kind of saw her as Tomb Raider for like a very long time. Still do, really, but that was just like the only thing I associated her as. I forgot that wasn't something important actually I have to do. I should probably... Did I already sit down at this camp for a second? I don't think I did. Yeah, it's getting a little slow for a second there, but... Now we have all the upgrades available. We can't afford them, but we have them. Yeah, since we just say that, let me turn this down, like, super fast. Probably have to restart it real quick, but... It's just, running really slow, especially in these areas where it's raining and there's so much going on. Probably don't alter. I think high will probably be just fine for me. I imagine we need to restart the game for those to take effect, but... Or it's just gonna break the game. I don't know. I guess we'll just close out of that. Just doing the settings when it first opens up, I guess. Or is it not? No, it's not. Okay. Maybe. Maybe. Well, if we don't need to restart for them to take effect, then it's still pretty slow, so. Oh, okay, yeah, I tried to do that. Yeah, my bad. Don't really need that now, but... Interesting. Yeah, that didn't really seem to fix it, so just turn those settings down real quick, I guess. Sorry, I feel like that's just probably not super enjoyable to watch. It like get all choppy and stuff either, so just fix that real quick.